using space a little bit better by relaxing myself a lot. Or using the same parameters of what he's doing. He's striking to control him. Okay. Controls the tension in his body. Big, nice and grabs the body here. Look at the head.
What I would have to say is that I think that's where generalized training in martial art goes veers off from where I have been training, because it is, well, if they come at me like this, or if they come at me like this, or if they come at me like this, what do I do? And you start to have this idealistic version of, well, if they come at me like this, I'm going to do this. If they come at me like this, I'm going to do this. But in reality, there's so much nuance in each one of those, even just going through the same things over and over again, that it's almost impossible to do the same thing twice. Someone said to you, well, show me an armbar. You could show them a classic armbar, but they probably would never see you do that in the fight. You would do a million different variations of sensitivity and timing and everything else, because the guy's never going to give you it that way, and you're never going to take it that way. And is he punching at you? Is he trying to choke you? Is he giving you the armbar? Is there three of them? You know, there's a whole range of technicalities in there that you could never train for. So really you train for conceptual ideas. Like, well, if they come kind of at me like this, then if I have a concept for that, then a concept basically is 1,000 techniques whittled down into an idea that can bloom into 1,000 techniques at any one time, if I'm training like that. But if I'm training only to do this or this or this, then I either have to make them fit into that pattern, or I have to abandon that and do something else. Which is generally what happens. You see people training for this, that, and the other, and then as soon as you start to really step up the pace, especially with a weapon, they never do those things. They do, you know, they grab their hand, or they lock down, or they stop breathing, or they get totally focused in on whatever it is that's actually happening. And I think what's good about this type of training is it starts by giving you a bunch of different spontaneous ideas all the time. So you're really learning in a spontaneous environment rather than a pattern-orientated one, and you start to draw patterns out of that.
So maybe pushing it down or something like that. Positioning. Very fluid.
So what would I do? I would control my breathing, I would control my tension, I would control my eyesight, I would listen to what my fear is telling me, and I would hopefully allow that to guide me into the survival living stage of what I'm doing. A part of what's happening is the other person is also moving you into the same state that they're in, which is this fight conscious state, right? So they're looking for the same things. They're looking for tension, fear, aggression, power, speed. And if you don't exhibit those things and they're looking for those things, it's not that you disappear, but they can't see you as well.